Degrees downtown. By the way, I won with the weather competition this morning. It is Friday, coming into a brand spanking new weekend, 10 May, right here in New Zealand. It really, really is. And I tell you what, let me do this. Yeah, that's right. You're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. Got to welcome along everybody on Facebook Live this morning. Nice to have you guys on board. It really, really is. And I tell you what, if you're a first-time viewer, why not do this? Why not sub, thumb, bell? Yeah, bell notifications when we have important people. And today, believe me, I'm absolutely fascinated because we're heading, would you believe, all the way over to Massachusetts. We are. We're going to be catching up with Naomi Nyhema, Banks Morgan, and there's a big story there. There really, really is. Of course, granddaughter to good friend to Galaxy, the late, great Raz Denroy Morgan. It is a pleasure to have Naomi with us today. It really, really is. For everybody, I tell you what, sub, you know what sub is, don't you? Subscribe, become part of the family here at Galaxy, and we call it the noise. And I tell you why we call it that. It's simply, you have a voice, you really do. And, well, we listen, we do. We hear you. We get all of your medias, literally. We even got a letter the other day, snail mail. Interesting, haven't had one of those for a while, but believe me, we pretty much structure all of our shows by how and what you're asking for. So believe me, become part of the noise. We will listen. We really, really will. Funny thing, you know what to do with that, don't you? Yeah, you do. Get epileptic. Now, I'll tell you what, absolutely looking forward to getting this one underway. Here's Naomi Nyhema, Banks Morgan, and We Cry here at Galaxy. So how are you feeling, sweetheart? You okay?
Yes, I am. I'm good. I'm happy.
Nice.
I'm just like it's all for the new experiences, you know.
Well, you know, I got to let you know, I'm so very, very humbled to meet you because I'm fascinated with your music. Now, I've been an engineer now for almost 47 years. I've worked with some of the best bands and as a front of house and as a recording studio engineer as well. Let me tell you that I hear bands every day. And I talk to artists, I talk to bands every day. But it's very, very rare, sweetheart, that I hear a band or an artist that encapsulates my imagination like you did. So, believe me, I am very, very impressed with your work, and I'm kind of hoping that you might have something new coming out so that we can do this again. Would you be interested?
Yes, I would. I actually have my next single called Honest. That's dropping on the 17th of this month. So, you know, I'm just trying to keep everything flowing and everything coming so that you guys can have more to work with and get to know, you know, Naomi Nyhema a little more and behind the music and see, you know, what I'm really about or even just like, you know, the type of messages I put out there because I'm relatable to everybody. I can relate to you. You're going through something, I'll go through something too. You're happy, I'm happy too. You're feeling, you know, grown and sexy, I'm feeling grown and sexy too. So, you know, it's like, whatever it is, I'm right there with you.
Oh, dear sweet. I love that. I really, really do love that. And that makes me feel far more comfortable. You see, my job is to make you feel comfortable, but sometimes, you know, it's a bit of an effort. But this is going to be a breeze, it is. Anyway, sweetheart, let's go straight to the desk and have some fun. Welcome to Galaxy.
Yes, thank you.
That's right, and I've done it again. I forgot to turn the mic on. That's, just typical of me, really. Today we're talking to Naomi Nyhema Banks Morgan, and believe me, I'm very, very impressed. But of course, Naomi has come from a very, very musical background. Welcome to Galaxy.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
It is an absolute honour to meet you, darling. It really, really is. Now, I know that you come from a musical heritage, and I think, to be very honest with you, I think I've met your father.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You said my father?
Yeah, Denroy Morgan Jr., is that right?
Dude, yep, that's my father.
Yeah, believe me, just after Senior passed away, and the late great Raz Denroy Morgan is who I'm talking about, I actually did get to meet a number of members of the Morgan heritage family. I think your father was one of them.
Wow. I'm very glad you did. Good soul, good heart. He means well. You know, my dad he's 1 in a million, just like my grandfather, so.
Absolutely. And please pass on respect and love to all of the members of the Morgan heritage family. We miss you guys a lot. We really do.
Big up to, we just went through another loss that was traumatic for us. My Uncle Peter.
Oh.
So we're dealing with that.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. I didn't realise that. I didn't know that at all, actually. So please, again, let me extend my sympathies and pass on my deepest condolences to the rest of the family. I do apologise.
Yeah, but, we're still trying to continue to push on wholeheartedly. The legacy continues, and we're doing what we do, carrying on for them, because they are now our guardian angels. So.
Absolutely. Now, believe me, it is such a pleasure to have the next generation coming through, and believe me, such a talent as well. I gotta give a big shout out as well to Marvin42. Believe me, we love you, Marvin, we really do. And thank you for offering me your jacket when we met up in India. But no, it wouldn't have suited me. It really wouldn't. I'm a little longer in the arm than you are. But believe me, Marvin does such a great job, Naomi, and believe me, it is such a pleasure when he brings me artists and quality like yourself. Now, I got to ask you all about We Cry. Tell me all about this track. How did you come to the lyrics of this?
We Cry. We Cry was a mixture of a lot of different emotions. Going through postpartum after having my twins and, experiencing life again, after already going through that, I felt like I was resurfacing back to what I've already came through, overcome before. So it was a matter of me giving myself more encouragement, knowing that, no matter what I go through, I might cry tonight, but tomorrow it's okay, and I'm going to push the same way. I'm going to keep thriving for better because at the end of the day, God provides and he's always there when I need him most, even when I least expect it, So We Cry came from pain and struggle and knowing experiences in life.
Now, I do have a question from a young lady by the name of Shirley. She's coming out of Lexington, and she's asking, do you write from personal experiences or do you have work with other writers?
No, all my writing is me. All of my writing is me, so it's all personal experience. It's all, what I feel and what I come to. What comes to my mind. Sometimes I'm sitting here just in my kitchen and I'm listening to a beat. I might be feeling a way. I hear something that kicks off a nerve and there it goes. So, it's more so, just my personal experiences. I don't have any other writers I work with, so
Okay, yeah, and believe me, we've got a few people online this morning. Nick Blues is watching. Nice to have you on board, Nick. It really, really is. And thank you for joining in, and say hi to Sean for me as well. Now, having said that, we better move on. And your most requested track here at Galaxy is Hold Deep Faith. And let me tell you, since we've been playing it, we've got up around about 3,794 requests for it. And every morning I'm seeing your name there. So, tell me about this track, but more importantly, how come it's so successful?
Because it's different. It's a breath of fresh air. Hold of Faith is literally, it's almost like an empowerment song. There's so much going on in the industry nowadays, you know, with women. And, you know, I feel like we need to bring back certain morals, if that makes sense. You know, it's not all about selling sex. It's not all about the body or the man not, you know, having money, because if you don't hold your own weight, you're not bringing no real substance, or you're not bringing anything to the table. You know what I'm saying? It's basically the man. So when you can speak for yourself as a woman and know that you hold your own weight, and it doesn't take for you to have to degrade yourself or sell your body or whatever, you know, I'd rather be able to walk and stand tall and say, you know, I'm a woman. I'm every woman, you know? So
You know,
that's where all the big...
I've got to be honest with you, Naomi. Every woman in this room right now just threw the papers up in the air and went, yes! Dear, oh dear. So congratulations. You are a huge hit here at Galaxy, and believe me, we're absolutely astounded at how many people around the world have been requesting your tracks. We really are. So right here at Galaxy 107 FM, joined by Naomi Nyhema Banks Morgan. Here is Hold Deep Faith. How you feeling, sweetie? You okay?
Yeah.
Nice. We'll wrap it up after this, but we'll give you a copy of everything we've done today.
Absolutely.
Barbara will put it into a movie for you, pass that on. I usually tell people who get these movies, it's okay to show it to friends and family because they'll automatically love it, but I usually prefer you show it to people you don't like.
Absolutely.
Well, you see, there's a reason for that is it usually puts a fire under their tuchus, and before you know it, they're going, hey, we got a band, I want to get in touch as well. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's, you know, sort of plays with people. It really does. But I tell you what, I would really, really dearly love you to come back again so we can do more interviews with you if that's possible.
Oh, for sure. I'm always open to that. I know we went through a couple mishaps today with trying to get the technology and stuff together, but next time around, you know, we're ready to go. I'll have it most likely on my phone set and ready so that we can get everything going. But I'm so honored. I'm blessed. I'm thankful. And I appreciate you guys for even having me and showing that interest.
Not a problem. How many countries are tuned in right now?
153.
153 countries tuned in right now.
Wow.
I'll give you some other stats in a minute. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and this morning we're all the way over in Massachusetts talking to Naomi Nyhema Banks Morgan, and of course playing Hold Deep Faith, which is her very, very favoured song right now. Everybody seems to be requesting it. Can't get through a breakfast show without seeing it in the lineup every morning. It's been that way for a little while now, so do have to ask. You did say that you've got something in the can, so therefore, will you pass it to us and will you come back for another interview?
Absolutely. And just know that they're all coming right now. You know, one after another. I'm ready. I have a lot in the can, believe it or not. And I'm just working on this project. So you guys are going to see so much more. You're going to have so much more. And as soon as this drops on the 17th, you guys will have it.
Absolutely brilliant. It sounds like you're working up to an album. Do you have a name for an album in mind?
I do have a name for the album. I'm kind of stuck between the two. I don't want to disclose it right yet because it's so special. But I am working on the name. And if it does happen to be that, then trust me, you guys are in store for a prize, a very big treat.
That is exciting to me. It really, really is, Naomi. And you know something? I am looking forward to following your career as we go through. Believe me, with respect to Raz Denroy Morgan, he is a great one that is missed every day. But as the next generation comes along, I would dearly, dearly love to be able to follow your career and see how we go down the track. Would that be okay with you?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Brilliant, brilliant. But in the meantime, don't go anywhere just yet because we are going to have a little chat after this. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, please, very, very shortly, we're heading all the way over, and this is exciting, it really, really is, because we're going to Saskatchewan and we're going to be catching up with a young lady by the name of Little Chief. True, absolutely true. Yes, Tegan Little Chief is going to be joining us, and of course I want to give a shout out to her promoter, of course, Selena Pinky Sims. Hope she's out of hospital. She was having surgery, so I hope she's okay. But in the meantime, take care, and from me, it is Happy Radio, everyone. See you soon.